Hey everyone, Maze here, and today I want to dip back into the World of Warcraft private server Turtle WoW, look at the server as we begin the month of June, and just see the state of the server and where it's at. I started playing over on Turtle WoW late February, early March, and I've had a lot of fun. I've spent my time leveling 3 different characters, getting to know the community, and even tried out the hardcore leveling mode, which tragically ended at level 29. I think there's a lot it can offer, and if you're looking for that classic feeling and experience, yet you still want to be excited about new quests, items, and content, it's a whole new story and outlook on events while still holding that classic WoW feeling. So the state of the server, and one thing that you're always looking for in private servers, is how healthy the community is and whether or not it's growing. Currently on Wednesday evening around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here in the States, there are 1,064 players online. The server typically peaks more around late afternoon European time, so that would be like 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. East Coast US time. When I first started playing on Turtle WoW, the server consistently had 400 to 600 people logged in and would peak at around 800 players. After playing there for about a month, the server shifted and the peak was pushing more towards 1,000. And as of last week, the server passed 1,400 players online. So Turtle WoW is definitely growing and has continued to be something that has captured people's excitement and drawn a lot of attention. And for those that are curious or aren't totally familiar with what Turtle WoW is, it's a vanilla World of Warcraft server that, in addition to classic vanilla WoW, it offers new raids, instances, new content, quests, items, NPCs, and class combinations. At level 60, there's additional 5-man content, which includes the Caverns of Time, Black Morass, Karazhan Crypt, and the Stormwind Vaults. And there's also an additional 5-man level 32 dungeon, the Crescent Grove. But the one thing that I'm most excited about is these upcoming class changes. Now, do be aware that these were first really hyped and announced back in November of last year. And as of June, they are still not out yet. An update 2 months ago said that they were getting close to release, and then 4 days ago over on Reddit, the lead developer for Turtle WoW posted sort of an update stating that they didn't want to give a specific ETA for class changes, but they're really very close to being finally complete and pushed to live. So after a short period of silence, it's nice to know that they are keeping us updated even if we don't have an exact time. And so what I want to do, I just want to look at 2 of the classes that they're making pretty big changes to, the Druid and the Paladin. I'm going to go ahead and link the forum page with all the class changes in the description, as well as pin it here in the comments. So let's jump into it, and let's first look at Druids. As I said, the Druids are going to be one of the classes that get one of the biggest changes, and they state right here on the forums that the vanilla design of the Druid is infamous for being pretty much unfinished. Its mechanics weren't fully realized until well into the first expansion, and because of this, there's a lot of freedom on how to improve the class while sticking to the vanilla feeling. And just breezing over the different things that they're going to be doing with the Druid. There's going to be some new spells, Alkin Frenzy, which gives Moonkin a passive ability that gives him a 15% chance to become immune to pushbacks while casting. Savage Bite, which is going to be a level 54 ability for a bear form that will allow you to bite the target, causing normal damage plus 61. That will be on a 6-second cooldown. Base spells changed. Looks like Insect Swarm and Fairy Fire will now be available throughout all the Druid specs, while Claw will be given a 100% weapon damage, and Frenzied will now heal for 1% of your total stamina. With Balanced, it looks like a Moonkin form will offer 360% increased armor contribution from all items. Natural weapons now only will be 3 ranks, progressively increasing physical attack in all forms by 4, 7, or 10, and your chance to hit with melee and spells by 1, 2, or 3 for each of the ranks. And then following that, there's going to be a host of changes to each of the individual specs of Druid, but just wanted to give you kind of an idea of how in-depth they're going to be going with these and how much they're really wanting to change this class feel. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to jump down to the Paladin as well, and just to give a brief overview on what they're planning on doing here, they say, let's be frank, the only good thing a Paladin can do in vanilla is heal. With the right setup, you can be decent at tanking or, a little decent in DPS, but it still doesn't all quite come together. And a lot of the potential and the uniqueness to the class has always attracted a lot of people to it, but that was progressively lost over time in retail post-vanilla. We believe that there is a lot of opportunity to help the paladin perform more than just healing adequately without making them too powerful or too warrior-like. And then they go ahead and list here changes that they're going to be making to the baseline spells, new abilities that they're going to add. They're going to make several, it looks like, good handful of talent changes, and hopefully, you know, get that paladin back to the class that people really want. So again, I'm going to go ahead and link the forums with all the class changes in the description. I'm going to do the same thing down here in the discussion thread. I'm going to go ahead and pin that up at the top, and hopefully you guys jump over, check out Turtle WoW if you're a player that has been there before. You know, we'll welcome you guys right back, and you know, hopefully I see you guys there.